How goes it all? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. Thanksgiving, the whole nine. Definitely, we have a lot to be thankful for. Number one, we're just be thankful that you're still alive. Be thankful that you're here. If you have loved ones in your life, significant other, children, parents, aunts, uncles, whatever, cousins, be thankful that they're still in your life. Bear with me tonight because, like I said, I'm trying to shake this cold that I caught. But it's all good in the neighborhood. So I'm just going to be very brief tonight. I just want to highlight some good news because, outside of the Ahmaud Arbery verdict, that was some of the best news we got all week. But I definitely want to highlight some other good news that's going on in the world right now and go from there. All right. And call it a night because I know a lot of people are full. A lot of people watch the game. A lot of people have to go to work tomorrow, the whole nine. So let's start off with some of the great things that are happening. So I'm going to start off with number one about a Black Wall Street that's actually been opened up in Stonecrest, Georgia. I have to give a lot of credit to African Americans in the Georgia area because I've seen the first time I saw a Black owned grocery store was in Atlanta, Georgia. So I've seen, and like any other city, there's downsides and upsides and whatnot. But I love the energy of African Americans in the Georgia area. Um, Buying land, buying real estate, opening up businesses on all levels, from strip clubs to shops, it's insurance companies. It's a beautiful thing. So I love what they got going on down there. And Atlanta's basically become the number one hub of African American entrepreneurship in the whole country and whatnot. So, and I just love the greatness that's happening there. It's like, I mean, there's some issues in the city of the state of Georgia, but there's issues in every state. So so I just wanted to point this out. But thousands actually attend the past 3rd of November. You had thousands of people that attended a new shopping venue that has been highly anticipated in Georgia. It's actually been finally opened its doors after several months of delay and whatnot. And the fact that this happened in 2021 to me is a great freaking thing. I just got to leave it at that. So, um, it's like, because that's at the end of the day, it's the entrepreneurs and the business people, I always say, that's going to make the difference. It's not, no longer is it going to be the politicians. It's not going to be the people that give the good speeches and whatnot. It's going to be the people that own things and produce things. Period. There's just no other way to look at it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I just leave it at that. Okay. The producers, not just the consumers, those are the ones that are going to make things happen. It's been too long where we just put too much faith and emphasis in the politicians and whatnot and other individuals that give good speeches but don't own anything of value, especially anything that can produce jobs. And this new shopping center in Stonecrest, Georgia, obviously is producing something of value. All right, so that's the main thing I really, really, really want to highlight here. All right. So, anyways, according to Atlanta Black Star, opening up the new Black Wall Street Market in Stonecrest, Georgia, drew about 10,675 people. The Black Wall Street Market building sits in the former 125,000 square foot, a super, excuse me a second, super Target building located across from Stonecrest Mall, located about 16 miles east of downtown Atlanta. So I think that's a beautiful thing, and I just hope it continues to with that location. I just hope it things continue to really go forward, and like I said, a lot of things that African Americans are doing down there. It's just a beautiful thing, to have a actual specific mall. What's a stupid thing? There it is. All right, cool. Sorry about this. Some odd reason stuff keeps popping up, these stupid ads and whatnot. But anyways, And and the down, if anybody's ever been to Atlanta, the downtown area is very nice, and it's prime real estate. I mean, Atlanta's becoming one of the most expensive cities, not even just in the South, but just in the country. Um, and Stonecrest Mall, located about 60 miles east of downtown Atlanta, the new Black Wall Street market was supposed to open during Labor Day weekend, but an increase of a specific virus, I'm not going to say the name, cases in the metro area delayed the actual opening, because I don't want my channel to get flagged for it. But you should definitely check it out in the new Black Wall Street market. It actually has its own website, and the business is a destination for families to seek out fun and entertainment, featuring more than 100 shops and restaurants. I think that's pretty cool as well. You know, that's the now and that's the future of the African American community in the United States of America. It's not politicians, and I'm not talking about anybody's faith and whatnot. But eh, if your preacher's not talking about economics outside of the word of God, that's cool. But we seen everybody else build communities, economic communities, red state, blue state, purple state, all that political nonsense. That's irrelevant. And we have to have that same mindset. We build communities economically, and then we can do what Dr. Claude Anderson says: buy a politician instead of just always voting for one. All right, you play the game from an economic perspective, and you can be able to move forward and go from there. So, I just wanted to highlight the good things that are happening in the African American community, because a lot of times it's just never talked about a lot. You know what I mean? Matthew Hamilton, who's actually the director of Black Wall Street, said last month before the grand opening that they're going to have over 50,000 square feet of event space. They got stages, and they're creating more opportunities for for current and future pioneering African American entrepreneurs, so that they can pave the way for their kids' generation, and et cetera and so forth. Because it's not the school system's fault that people think a certain way. It's not a politician's fault that one thinks a certain way. It's not a corporation's fault that one thinks a certain way. Beautiful thing about the United States of America is that if what you have especially within the last 10 to 15 years, you have so much access to information that you can form your own mindset. As my good brother Ronald Samuels always says, mindset is everything. Your mindset is on point, then everything else will follow and whatnot. And you can take certain information from all keys, the school system, your job, but then you have the beautiful thing called podcasts and books and whatnot that one can read, and then they can form their own opinion and go from there. All right. So if you're in this good old Atlanta, Georgia area, check out the new Black Wall Street market. And I know I can't wait to check it out and go from there. You know what I mean, family? I think it's a beautiful thing, and we need to be able to highlight and appreciate these beautiful things that are actually happening to this day. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. And now I'm going to take it to good old Toronto, Canada, a city I've always actually wanted to go visit and whatnot. And it's crazy, growing up, you wanted to visit a place because an actor or a rapper or somebody, they're from there, they praise the area and whatnot. And I always wanted to check out Toronto because of Cardinal Fisher and whatnot, their actual first rap star and whatnot was actually of Jamaican descent, and most 90% of Black people in Canada are either from the Caribbean or from Africa and whatnot, and some instances, sometimes Europe too, but they're still from African or Caribbean descent. But anyways, it's actually a historic community that has that's actually been publicized because it needed a higher profile within Toronto, Canada. And there's an actual little, they call it in a sense, little Jamaica in Toronto, because I know Toronto has little Jamaica, little Nigeria, a little everything and whatnot, Philippines, etc. Italy, etc. and so forth. But anyways, business owners are actually getting access to $1 million of federal grant aimed at revitalizing Little Jamaica, which will help boost the profile of the historic community within Toronto, Canada. One business owner said on previously that the money is coming at a good time because Black-owned businesses along Eglinton Avenue West, mostly located between uh, Marley Avenue and Oakwood Avenue, have been struggling since 2011 to stay open. And I can believe that because Toronto is actually one of the most expensive cities in the world. I always, I've always been told that Toronto is basically the New York City of Canada, except it's cleaner. That's as far as a cost of living and whatnot. Some instances, crime, and things of that nature. But the owner said, so first, businesses in the area had to, I'm reading the article, businesses in the area had to contend with Engleton's cross town construction. More recently, they had to deal with the pandemic restrictions. More than 50 Black-owned businesses in Little Jamaica have closed their doors in the past 5 years, and that's one thing a lot of people don't talk about, especially with the pandemic. I saw that in Las Vegas and in Los Angeles. A lot of businesses have had to shut their doors permanently because they just could not, they couldn't take it anymore, unfortunately. And they couldn't take the not being able to have customers. They couldn't take the fact that certain restrictions didn't even allow them to get turn out a profit anymore. So a lot of people just said the heck with it and whatnot. But anyways, article states it was a challenge, but the one had to endure. But Shirley Byron Phillips says she held on. She's owner of Judy's Island Grill, a small restaurant that serves authentic Caribbean cuisine, located at 1720 Eglinton Avenue West. I'm actually hoping to go to Canada next year, finally, and I'm looking forward to it. This article states that 2018, I think, was our best year. After that, the pandemic hit. Oh, I'm telling you, it was going down. Things have gotten better since they actually had the opportunity to reopening. And anyways, I'm going to get to the grants of it all. Um, because that's actually the most important part of the article and things of that nature. But before that, the article says that the restaurants in operations, most of these restaurants been in operations for almost 10 years, bringing the taste of the island to you. On its walls of these Caribbean restaurants, you'll find photos of Bob Marley, obviously one of the greatest Jamaican singers ever, songwriter and musician who unfortunately was killed in 1981, and retired Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt, who's actually making a lot of great money moves in Jamaica because from a real estate aspect now that he's retired. So it's actually amazing what Usain Bolt is doing with his life. And he's giving back to his community. And he's not only making money moves, but he's actually creating economic opportunity for people within this community within Jamaica. So I think that's pretty cool as well. But anyways, the grant will fund programs from the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, which is a province within Canada, or state, my bad, it's a state within Canada, has enabled the opening of the satellite office of the Black Business and Professional Association, a nonprofit charitable organization formed in 1983 that serves to address equity and opportunity for the Black community in business, employment, education, and economic development. Although the grant was announced earlier in the year, the office opened last week at 1621 Eglinton Avenue West. So I think I just think it's a beautiful thing that these businesses within Toronto, Canada, are getting access to capital, because that's not just about. It's not even for one thing employees have and businesses have in common in 2021 and going in the future. It's not just about how much money you make, but it's about how much access to capital you can get in case you need, so that you can develop more, or so that you can stay afloat. That's the thing that a lot of times people don't talk about enough. When someone's going in business, it's not just about how many customers you have. You can have all the customers all day, but what if something bad happens? Do you have access to capital? Do you have the right insurance? Can you get more? Can you borrow against your business? Can you borrow against the building that you might own? Can you borrow against the house that you own? Can you borrow against the vehicles that you own? These are things to take into consideration. You know what I mean? And it's like, and even another thing in regards to having access to capital kind of goes into what I'm about to, for the last topic of the night, to really just take into consideration. Because I talked about the physical real estate, talked about the physical businesses from a brick and mortar perspective, but now it's time to get into the digital realm, because we are in the height of the freaking digital age. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm fighting this cold, so excuse my voice and all that good stuff. I'm gonna do this one and call it a night. But anyways, Method Man, one of the greatest artists and actors out there in the world, just released the other day. This is recent news that he's got a limited edition of NFTs, non-fungible tokens, introduced to the first five to Cal universe comic characters. So I got nothing but love and respect for Method Man, because he's always made moves in various different ways, and and I love the fact that he still remains relevant now, not just because he's a good rapper, not just because he's a good actor, but because he's looking into the current and future of music and art and whatnot. And if you don't know what the non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are, they're basically digital art, and that one can usually only buy with a certain kind of cryptocurrency. Nine times out of 10, it's going to be Ethereum, but it could be other, depending on who the seller is. It could be they may accept other aspects of cryptocurrencies as Bitcoin or Shiba Inu, whatever have you. But that's just the aspect of it. When you look at digital art, just look at it as physical art and whatnot. The value is put there because of who it came from, or just who might find value in it or whatnot. And obviously it goes, there's more details in it, but I'm keeping the one-on-one aspects of it all right now. And you got, like I said, because you got the digital art, then you can have the digital real estate. That's the whole metaverse world and things of that nature. So the address. So a great example: if you have an address of you have a physical address of one's physical home, physical business. If you have a NFT of your name and whatnot, and this is what the smart thing what the artists are doing, they're getting access to their NFTs now, so nobody else can create an NFT for them, and for their brands and things of that nature at the same time. Because a lot of times these artists have to buy their brands or their names back from other people who created their own their NFT with their name and their brand and things of that nature. So it's an interesting space and whatnot. So, but anyways, on Friday, the Grammy-winning hip hop veteran released a single, "New Old School," and the name suggests the track is infused with an old school beat and new school lyrics. In addition, Method Man dropped the first Tikal Universe NFT, non-fungible token, comics characters on Flow. The Genesis NFT collection will be minted on Flow in partnership with TuneGo and Dapper Labs, which bills itself as the next generation blockchain designed for consumer applications. The first ever Takao Universe NFT is not some cash grab NFT drop. The CEO of TuneGo said in the statement, "This Genesis NFT drop signifies the dawn of the Takao universe and the birth of the original Takao universe characters. Collectors who purchase these NFTs will own pieces of history." Interesting. Very, very interesting. And it's like I said, and the beautiful thing is, with this, you're gonna have a lot of artists like him and more be able to eat off of their legendary material, legendary music, legendary brands. Because unfortunately, a lot of artists got screwed for the last forever and whatnot because they did not realize the music business and how the music business has really worked. Anyways, Method Man's limited NFT edition introduced the first 5 Takao Universe comic characters featuring artwork from New York artists, and the characters are animated to coincide with the new school instrumental. Fans and NFT collectors can participate in the Takao Universe NFT drop at TakaoNFT.com. TikalNFT.com. TICAL Digital assets for the Takao Universe NFTs, along with the masters and creative rights for new old school, will be securely stored and protected in the TuneGo vault on Flow. And the article ends on this note saying, "Imagine owning the original sketches of iconic characters like Batman and Joker, Wolverine, and Magneto, or R2D2 and Dark Vader." Allison Ball, president of TuneGo, said in a statement. Method Man kicks off his new single by rapping, "I know it's been a minute. My time means money when I spend it. I'm trying to push the credit card limit." And at the end of the day, I got nothing but respect for Method Man, and I'm glad to see he's doing this. I can just imagine more and more people from the Wu-Tang Clan are going to be involved in more and more NFTs because they had so much great art created during their time when they were out and about and whatnot. And the Wu-Tang Clan symbol was just one of the best and whatnot. So on that note, family, I just wanted to leave it at that. And it's an amazing time that we're living in now. And a lot of people are doing a lot of things. A lot of people are making money moves in various different ways. And it's just about how you're going to get yours, how you're going to get involved, and all that good stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's about what you do. It's not just about what you say. All right. So at the end, I'm going to call it a night because I hear my voice about to go out on me, and I'm glad I was able to do this. So do the great 3 free things: like, share, subscribe. Have a great day, and as I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live broke like a fool. Take care, family. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc., and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc., and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot, to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc., and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another, and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels, so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program, and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel, as you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer. Because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis is that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves, but for our families. And having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully that you have a good day.